Right now, inside your body, something quiet but powerful is waiting for a signal. Not a loud one, not an intense workout, just a simple movement, a step. Most people believe fat loss, energy, and metabolism only respond to extreme effort, sweat, exhaustion, pushing limits. But that's not entirely true. Because inside you, there's a system that responds fastest to something much simpler: walking. And what happens next is something most people never see. Imagine your body as a massive, intelligent city. Your blood vessels are highways. Your cells are factories. Your hormones are messages traveling at high speed, telling everything what to do. And right now, after you've been sitting or resting, traffic is slow. Energy is stored, not used. Signals are quiet. But the moment you start walking, everything begins to shift. Not dramatically, not instantly, but precisely. This is where it gets interesting, because your body doesn't see walking as exercise. It sees it as a signal that says, we need energy, start moving resources. And everything responds. In the first few minutes, something subtle begins. Your muscles start contracting rhythmically, not intensely, but consistently. And this alone changes everything. Because those muscle contractions act like tiny pumps. They begin pulling glucose, sugar, from your bloodstream. Not forcefully, not aggressively, but efficiently. Now watch this. As glucose leaves your blood and enters your muscles, your blood sugar levels begin to stabilize. And your body notices. Insulin, the hormone responsible for storing energy, starts to calm down. This is where most people miss the point. They think burning fat is about doing more. But your body, it starts by regulating, balancing, creating the right internal environment. And that only takes a few minutes of walking. Then, something deeper begins. Around the 10 to 15 minute mark, your body starts shifting its strategy. At first, it used quick energy, glucose. But now, it starts asking a different question. What else can we use? And this is where it gets interesting. Your body begins to tap into stored fat. Not all at once, not dramatically, but steadily. Fat cells, think of them like storage warehouses, start releasing fatty acids into your bloodstream. Your muscles pick them up and begin using them as fuel. This is where most people stop. But this is where it starts. Because the longer you continue walking, the more your body prefers fat as its primary energy source. Not because you forced it, but because you allowed it. Now imagine this happening across your entire system. Your heart rate rises slightly, not too high, just enough to improve circulation. Your lungs bring in more oxygen, feeding your cells. Your brain receives signals that movement is happening, and it responds by releasing chemicals that improve focus and mood. But here's the part most people miss. This isn't just about burning calories. It's about communication. Every step you take sends a message. We are active. Adjust accordingly. And your body listens. As you continue walking, something powerful builds. Your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your cells, start working more efficiently. They become better at turning fat into usable energy. Your body isn't just burning fuel. It's upgrading its engine. And this changes everything. Because over time, your body becomes more efficient at using fat, even when you're not walking. Think about that. You're not just affecting the moment. We're training your system for the future. And then comes the peak phase. Around 25 to 30 minutes in, your body reaches a kind of rhythm. Your energy systems are balanced. Fat is being used steadily. Blood sugar is stable. Hormones are aligned. And internally, everything is flowing. This is where the real transformation happens. Not visible from the outside, but deeply active on the inside. Your body is no longer reacting, it's adapting. Now watch what happens after you stop. Because the story doesn't end when the walk ends. In fact, this is where it continues quietly. Your metabolism stays slightly elevated. Your muscles remain more sensitive to insulin, meaning they handle sugar better for hours afterward. Your body continues to use fat as fuel more efficiently. This is called the after effect, and it's powerful. Because you're still benefiting, even while resting. But here's the deeper layer most people never realize. You're not fighting your body, you're working with it. Your body isn't trying to hold on to fat to make your life harder, it's responding to signals. When you sit for long periods, it receives one kind of message: stay efficient. But when you walk, even gently, it receives a completely different message: use energy, stay flexible, stay ready, and it adapts accordingly. You're not broken, your system is intelligent. Studies have shown that even light walking, especially after meals, can significantly improve blood sugar control, not through intensity, but through timing and consistency. This is where it gets interesting, because it means small actions, repeated daily, can reshape how your body functions. Not overnight, but inevitably. Now imagine the opposite. What happens if you don't send that signal? If you stay still for most of the day, blood sugar stays elevated longer. Fat remains stored. Energy systems become less flexible. Your body adapts to inactivity just as efficiently as it adapts to movement. But here's the key. It's not punishment. It's response. And this leads to the transformation most people overlook. When you walk consistently, every day, even for 20 to 30 minutes, your body begins to rewire itself. It becomes better at switching between fuel sources, better at regulating energy, better at maintaining balance. You feel it as more stable energy, fewer crashes, clearer thinking. But inside, it's a complete system upgrade. Efficiency improves, signals become sharper, processes become smoother. And this changes everything. Because now, walking is no longer just walking. It's a daily instruction to your body, a message that says, stay active, stay balanced, stay efficient. And over time, your body listens so well that it begins to anticipate that signal. It prepares for it. It becomes it. So the next time you take a simple walk, remember what's actually happening. Inside your muscles, your blood, your cells, a quiet transformation begins. Not forced, not extreme, but precise. Your body isn't broken. It's responding. Walking isn't small. It's a signal. Now I'm curious. What part of this surprised you the most?